What's the crack? What's the bleeding story? Hope yous are all doing well. Happy New Year and all that shite. I'm not mad on New Year's now myself, but I'll be glad to see the fucking end of this year, being honest with you, with all the crap that's going on. Frustrating and But yeah, having a party in the gaff tonight in the Delamade Inn, me bar. Having an old session, why not? Family, friends around, have the crack, that's what it's all about. But yeah, just doing a quick video just with his press conference. The Lord Saviour Jesus, Mikel Arteta Christ, was talking today. Even just by him talking, it just sort of like, why could he not give it to iPod Albert? Give him a go. But it just shows you the control that he probably he craves for the club. I think now I may be wrong, and you can drop it in the comments if I am. But I thought Palace didn't. The Palace assistant manager who took over from Paddy that time, I think he done the press conference. I may be wrong, but I just thought I seen that somewhere. I seen him doing an interview or two, but yeah, just sort of dropping a video about that. He was on about fucking the stupid questions they're asking, the usual crap like fucking, oh, how are you doing? I hope you're okay. Well, clearly he's fucking okay if he's sitting down in front of a camera doing a press conference. You know what I mean? So save the bullshit. We don't need to hear that crap. If there was trouble, then fair enough. We'd be a bit concerned, and it's not nice that anyone's getting this. But this is it. We're living in a crazy world, but however, so the questions that were put to him were fucking ridiculous, and one fella from Talk Sport sort of says, like, what will you be doing when what will you be doing at half time? Will you be in contact with the players? Stupid question. Clearly he fucking will be. He'll be in the dressing room. He'll be giving it loads on a laptop, you know what I mean. I'm sure as well with Prince Albert at the minute, that's what we'll call him. He'll be fucking in. He won't only have one in. He'll have the two, and Mikel will be in both ears, giving a fucking sticks. And Arteta was even saying that he'll be pacing up and down the sitting room, obviously. It was interesting as well. Pep Guardiola he said he was in contact with him yesterday or the day before or something like that, and they had a chat, they were asking him questions like, oh, Pep Guardiola says this is the best Arsenal team that he's had since he's here. Is Pep Guardiola not going to say that? Do you know what I mean? Come on, the two of them are fucking best mates. Obviously, Pep Guardiola wants Arsenal to fucking stay fucking down. Yeah, you stay down here, alright? It's one less team that I need to worry about, because we're going to fucking slap you tomorrow. Stupid questions. Is that fucking, don't patronise me with stupid fucking questions like that. As an Arsenal fan, oh, this is the bit, yeah, we're probably making a small bit of progress, but why didn't someone say to him, Arteta even answered, oh yeah, bollocks, yeah, we're making, the right movements and stuff like that. Well, 19 games last year, we were on 38 or something points, or 39. We were ahead by a few points, you know what I mean, than we are this year. So it's not really progress, it's just fucking like that. It's still the same. We get slapped by City, we get slapped by Spurs. Where are we then? Man United win and fucking Spurs win. They're gone up ahead of us. Then we're back into what, fucking sixth or whatever. Whatever else the other results are. And then we're going into a Burnley game where it has to be, you have to fucking win. What if you lose that or get a draw even? Fucking shit result. What happens there? Are all these fucking Arteta ins then? Where are you now? Will you be going on my channel or any other channel, fucking giving it loads, or fucking giving me loads, or anyone else like that? People need to wake up a small bit. Fair enough, we're on a good run, but the good runs are coming to an end all too much. We'll go on a 5-6 game great results, then we get slapped in 2 games in a row. You're not going to do anything, for that. And it's fucking annoying me. It's just so frustrating. It's one step back, or one step forward, 2 step back. And that sort of leads me into, I was fucking reading an article there, and look, I don't need to diss anyone that does anything for Arsenal, that writes articles, or, that do channels or anything like that, because it's hard to do. It's not easy, and you have to sort of put in a bit of effort, like, you know. But I was reading one thing, and this is a pro Arteta and all this crap, and 3 reasons why we can get a result against Man City. We can't, you know. If we do, fair enough. And at this time of me speaking, I cannot see it. Man City are such a good team, and fair fucking play to them. You know, I just can't see it myself. This will probably turn into a meme. That's grand. Don't give a bollocks, being honest with you. You know what I mean? I'm old enough and I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I actually have it here in front of me. I'll just put on the old jam jars. And when you messing, I don't fucking wear glasses. These were left behind at a party I had at me bar, you know what I mean? So relax, the eyes are alright so far, you know what I mean? I'll be doing a rating as well tomorrow and stuff like that. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so I'm just reading this article, and I'm not gonna say who it is because, like, you know, it's not fair. I wouldn't do that. But 3 reasons. So first reason, he's saying here, the Christmas schedule are not so easy to predict, and City will have had a narrow win 2 days ago against Brentford. They will not have had the time for all the players to recover, whereas the Gunners have had a full week rest after our destruction of Norwich and can probably field out our very best team. This is the first cause for the hope in my heart. Jesus Christ, seriously, you know what I mean? Like, honestly think that you're gonna win there, like, you know what I mean? It's just disrespectful, you know, to every other Arsenal fan and every other. So then the second one, that second bit of the article is second thing he's saying that Arsenal can win is, historically Arsenal have played 7 games on Boxing Day in the Premier League, and we have won every single one of them, which is very encouraging. In fact, the last time we lost at home on Boxing Day was back in 1985. Well, first of all, there it's New Year's Day, so I don't know if that's a typo, but he said it twice. Second thing on that is, you're after jinxing the fuck out of us, because we will lose 100% if that's the case. You know what I mean? It's always, oh, this record, and next thing the fucking record is beaten, or, like, you know, being proven wrong, because Arteta's been smashing all these bad records that we don't want at all. You know, the third one, with the crowds allowed back in the stadium again, Arsenal have turned the Emirates into a fortress, and we have only lost 1 game against Chelsea right at the beginning of the season, and in fact have won our last 5 home matches in a row. Yeah, okay. What big teams have we played there, you know, at home? You know, this is going to be our first, I think, one of the season, is it? Like, whatever he's fucking talking about there, because we haven't beaten fucking Liverpool at home, you know, either in a while. So yeah, Man City, there's the 3 reasons. Pretty fucking pathetic if you ask me. But, you know, these are the deluded fans. We're the problem at the club, apparently, you know. I don't know, what do you say to that sort of shite, you know what I mean? It's that's what they think, it's in their head, that's fair enough. But I'm going for probably, actually, I'll just actually look here. What he says is, sorry, I'm just trying to see his score prediction. Yeah, 2-1 or 2-0 to Arsenal. Okay, so the 2-0 one, so we're going to keep them quiet the whole game. Like, you know, they're bang on form. They've won how many of the last 10 games or something like that. They're on some winning streak. They're fucking unbelievable, like, you know, and we're gonna hold them. I think they've nearly scored in every one of their games as well, you know. But no, our rock solid defense is gonna stop them. Like, Ramsdale's playing brilliant for us, but there's only so much the goalie can do, you know. If we're gonna have Tommy out and we're going to be playing Ben White in the right back position, they're going to attack that so much. The likes of Grealish or whoever he's going, Foden, or whoever he's going playing on that side, you know, he'll run rings around them. But that's it, like, you know, deluded fans, and we're the wrong ones. Let's see. I hope I am wrong. I hope fucking we do win 2-0. Happy days. I'll be fucking delighted, you know. But yeah, look, I'm just gonna leave it there, and thanks for watching the video and thanks for subscribing. I know I'm only a new channel and stuff like that, but I've got great support from a lot of people, and there's a lot of good Arsenal fans out there, and even other fans. You know, really appreciate the support, and if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, and hitting a like button as well and notifications. If you don't worry about it. I'm not gonna fucking lose sleep over it, you know. But yeah, just I was on another channel there the other day, and I asked the question, who do they think will finish in the top four, and I think there was 5 people on the sort of panel, and not one of them said Arsenal. So it's not only us that see this, you know what I mean? There's other fans as well out there. Like they were sort of saying their top four was obviously the top three, and United. There was one or two that says maybe Chelsea might actually fall into that group, and it could be United and Spurs, but not one of them said Arsenal, and they were sort of saying Arsenal fifth and sixth, you know. So it's not only me and it's not only you that's listening to this video that think stuff like that, you know. It's just the deluded fans, and they're the problem with the club as well, you know. Deluded fan, I might do a fucking video on that. I've done Edu, I've done Vinay, I've done Arteta, check them out. I might do the deluded fans. If you know a deluded fan, send the video on to them, no problem. And by all means, I do live streams. I'll be doing a few tomorrow and stuff like that after the game. I'm doing one at 7 o'clock with Gracie. Might do one with Josh as well. I'll sort that out. But so I hit the notification there, and you'll keep an eye out on it. And on my live streams, I like anyone to come on. I've no problem anyone coming on. Give me a bit of stick, no problem at all. I don't mind. Have your say. You know, I'd always stick the link in the description. If you don't want to go on camera, that's no problem at all. Have a chat, no problem. You know, but yeah, thanks again, and Happy New Year. I'll be on tomorrow, as it says on my channel, at 7 p.m. with Gracie, and we're going to talk about the game, and probably do an player rating and stuff like that, and see what we think. So do join us, and like that, might get one or two of you to bounce on and have a chat. Thanks a million. Happy New Year. Keep safe.